Hopefully you don't mind a sword stuck roughly through your face. Also, the sword is huge and has a red tornado around it. So it's also going to get stuck through many other people's faces at the same time as getting stuck through your face.
Mothers of murder!
Alright.
Cold-blooded killers.
Let's go up this hill.
Dark shards.
Wait, what? Fuck it. What? Okay. I'll just put two Hydras directly inside of each other. That's fine.
My revenge comes.
Double Hydra? Sort of like Double Dragon.
Ready.
Because I've just fucked Throg.
Dark elves.
Well, that just sounds rude.
We understand.
Throg should definitely, like, sign a petition or something to get rid of Kislev. Or should get a lawyer. Nothing else.
Orders understood.
Come with me. Going.
Going.
What? I go.
Just go over here and land on some people, and we'll see how many people gather up on us, and we'll hit him with the business. He's on the phone to his lawyer as we speak. Good. Hello.
Marathi.
Anybody want to group up on me? Group hugs. Marathi's giving out group hugs. Yeah, come on. Yeah, just walk on over here. Yeah, bring the family. There we go. There you go. Enjoy.
Feel my fury.
There's that face sword I promised. Yeah, that's it, lads. Keep fighting. It'll be fine. Alright, well now see as how Marathi appears to have drawn all the aggro, let's push everything else up.
Feel my vengeance.
Get away!
Druki! No survivors!
Alright. Let's pull this back slightly so you guys have a couple of minor issues. With some questing knights!
Marathi.
Meanwhile, Marathi. Meanwhile. Let's drag her for that shit. Or Hydra Breath, I guess. Not exactly dragons, are we?
Glorious destruction! Black kill!
Go.
Druki, forward! Kill them!
Dragons, move it up.
Moving out!
Destruction comes.
Let's hit this here as well. Can't fault them chargers for lack of trying, at least, I guess. They do try so hard, bless their hearts. They're just so bad at staying alive.
Attack!
Marathi.
How much HP did Marathi actually lose? Less than 1,000 hit points. There was an attempt. Right? Yeah, come on, guys. Just take the hint. Bretonians are nothing if not pig-headed, that's for sure. They don't take no for an answer.
Beautiful, deadly, victorious.
Beautiful, deadly, and victorious.
Mother of the Druki.
A good combination. A winning combination.
Nagarothi sorceress.
My lady will not allow it.
My dark
Well,
heart is yours.
I don't think your lady has much of a say in most of this. Just gonna throw that out there. Yeah, it reminded me of a combination of the Knights Templar and the French Empire. They're definitely fanatical,
My cruelty knows no limits.
to be sure. I mean, they have that whole, like,
I
Middle
will not
Ages
blight my
nobility thing
soul.
going on. Oh, hey, it's Eldred.
I am
I actually
a
haven't seen
lord
him
of
yet this
Bretonia.
game.
Never.
He's got a Scarecrow banner, better look the fuck out. He'll get that -8 leadership on Marathi and everything just will fall apart. Braid of Bordelot. Oh. This must have been a new item added with the rework. I haven't seen this item yet. Attack +10 and enemy leadership -10 local region. And then a bonus versus large and a +4 leadership. That's not bad. +10 attack is good. For a non-weapon item.
Dreadlord of the Druki. Tyrant of Nagaroth.
Guys, I want to eat a pizza. Just throw that out there.
Begone.
I'm hungry. I'm greatly hungered.
Dreadlord of Nagaroth.
I think that's pretty much all we can do. Wait, what is Beta? Oh wait, he's up. He's the guy up there. All right, well, let's run the turret. Have I won all the Bretonia factions? Oh yeah, yeah. Long, long time ago. I can still remember. I've actually won with the Bretonian factions multiple times. So I like Bretonia. Oh, look, it's Thorgrim. Hi, Thorgrim. Not a rebellion in Korthakue. Whatever will we do? Now, Bretonia went from being the #1 faction in the world to... I mean, they're probably still fairly high up there, but they're definitely a lot weaker than me now. Oh, goodness gracious. I mean, I kept... Yeah, alright, fine. Oh, he's not even gonna take it? Okay. Sure. I don't know how to use them, to be honest. They seem like they were a testing place for the mechanics of the Tomb Kings. Jeez. Well, he brought more flyers this time. He now has 2 units of flyers. Surely this time it'll work. I mean, they're nice because they don't have supply lines, that's for sure. And in the late game, you can basically just go pure cav. You have to get what you can done in the early game to level up your legendary lords and stuff, and then you kind of,
Dark shot.
Jeez, we have silver chevrons on all these guys.
Cold-blooded killers.
Yep, well, there's that.
Dark shot.
Um,
Battle ready.
and then eventually you do a a tech transfer over to knights, essentially.
Black gods. We are ready.
Witch owls.
Once you get far enough into the campaign. You just can't expand like super fast with them
Cold ones.
because there's so many factions that will beat your ass. I mean, I guess you can. It's not,
Dark elves.
it's not like you can't. It's just more difficult than a lot of other factions. Yeah, questing knights are basically great sword infantry on horseback.
Black gods. Merciless
Which
warriors.
is pretty okay, if you ask me.
Executioners.
Executioners.
Maimed. Talak.
Yeah, we'll put the dragon over here, I guess. I don't think we really have to worry about much over here. So let's put you guys down here for the moment. They've been really good with Bretonia, just can't seem to like them. They're not for everybody. To be sure. Bretonia is one of those factions that either usually you're like, hell yeah, Bretonia, or you're just kinda like, ah. I'll give them a miss. It is indeed another wall battle. Welcome to attempt number 6,000. Today we see Bretonia bringing in. Is that a bunch of knights? Yep, it's a bunch of knights. Are they going to try to attack the walls? Yes, it looks like they are. But wait, knights can't attack walls. So they're just going to stand there and get shot? Yes, Steve, I think they are. Uh-huh. See if we can hit these guys as they're crossing. Nah. We'll breath attack these guys when they're at the bottom of the ladder. What? Oh, really? We tried to blast the guys on the ladder. Good job, Dragon. You're the real hero. All right, so we're gonna drag these guys into our Pullman, essentially. Yep, here they go. All right, so these guys here will tackle on this side, and then we'll drag them across these guys over here, and they should try to land down on top of those dudes. Oh, they swing it back around again? All right, whatever. The effect is much the same.
The merciless host.
All right, so those Pegasus Knights basically got shredded in the time they were berserking, and now these ones are berserking.
For the king.
Land tap that shit. How are we doing over here? Gate is at 28%. The vampires would love that summoning pile. Holy crap, yeah. Just give it time, Particles. You play enough games, eventually you're gonna run into shit like this. Although this is not even the first time the computer has done this to me.
Executioners.
I have had this happen before, where the computer just would run units at the gate. I'm pretty sure I was playing the High Elves, though. It would just keep running units at the gates over and over and over again and getting murdered, which then freed me up to not have to worry about those units because
Quickly now.
the gates could handle themselves, obviously. The gate battles are bonkers because you can't build siege equipment against them, and the AI just breaks when it can't. Yep. You're not wrong. Particularly with the new Bretonia, where the computer goes mostly cav, which is better than it used to be. Like, the computer used to be really bad about building actual cav units as Bretonia. Usually would build, like, a couple of cav units and then, like, mostly peasants. But in this particular situation, that mostly cav army is actually useless. Total Warhammer 1 launch days with Sirthak and his armies of chariots. Yep. The good old days. What are these? Defenders of the Fleur-de-Lis. Nope. I don't know how defended the Fleur-de-Lis is, but I feel like you're not doing the best job. If I was the Fleur-de-Lis, I would definitely give you a bad Yelp review. Play vampire accounts, the first thing I did in Warhammer 1, and I got swamped by 10 plus armies of horse skirmishers and chariots. Sounds about right.
Executioners!
Witch elves.
Witch elves. Oh, the AI just sits with their units and range of missiles, doesn't move them. Yep. Yeah, gate battles are pretty confusing for the computer. I mean, siege battles in general are pretty confusing for the computer, but gate battles, like, really mess it up. And they're adding more gates. With the Empire update, they're adding forts, which essentially act like gates. So prepare for more scuffness coming from the AI.
Druki. Dealers in death. Nagarothi. Going. At once.
Which witch elves are which witch elves? Good question.
Executioners.
Which one of these witches is whistling a waltz?
Eager for battle.
There appear to be some Grail Guardians inside the door.
Carnage.
At both ends of the spectrum, AI dominating after building 17 siege towers, and then the AI being idiots building one or no battering rams and just dying as they charge the walls. Yeah, that's one of the things about the, like Nimon was saying, that's one of the reasons why the wall, or the gates, are such a huge problem for the computers, because it actually cannot build siege equipment, so it just kind of, like, freaks the fuck out. Cav is very useful when the AI has actually built a battering ram. Provided that the computer also doesn't have an assload of cav. Okay, I was making sure these units are retreating. We're not going to try to capture my control plane. They need to bring back the dismount button. It would be useful. But, I think the reason why they don't have it is because then it would not be like the unit it's supposed to be representing anymore. Like, if you take a Grail Guardian and dismount the Grail Guardian, it's not really a Warhammer Grail Guardian anymore. It's not representing that Warhammer unit. Which I think is why there isn't a dismount button in Warhammer. Or just fix the AI. I mean, That would be the preferable thing.
Merciless
But I
warriors.
feel like it's a lot harder than that. Otherwise, they would have just fixed it by now. I don't think CA is sitting there like, yes, we will have a terrible AI, and then everybody will complain about it, and then we will laugh maniacally as they can't understand why the computer doesn't function properly while sieging a city.
Dark elves.
Mothers of murder.
Executioners.
Talak, if you wish.
We are ready. Without question.
So hard to peel out units. They were slow as fuck. 80% on this gate.
Dark shards. We understand.
If it knows too much, it annoys us.
Eager for battle. Black guards. Blood will flow. Forward.
Oh, what? He might actually get through the door over here. For once. Actually, it would be probably the second time he's gotten through the door. Or maybe the third. Not that it's helped him all that much, but still. It has happened. Some of these witch elves over here as well. Obviously, AI balancing is always a tricky thing as well, because you want to make the AI challenging, but you also don't want to make the AI so challenging that it makes people mad. There was that short period of time where they made it so that the computer was better at dodging artillery and bombardment spells, and they had to make the computer stupider because it was too good at dodging the spells. You basically, or the spells in the artillery, you basically could not hit the computer with artillery if it was a slow-ish moving projectile. Like, you pretty much had no chance of striking the computer with an artillery round because it was too freaking good at dodging. So they had to dumb it down again because people were getting mad that they couldn't hit the computer's units. So it's a delicate balance, to be sure. Something between this and never being able to hit a computer's unit because it can just figure out what's happening at all points, you know. And it has infinite reaction speed. But yeah, in some cases, it's not just as easy as make the computer better, because you need to make the computer better, but you need to not make the computer, like, to the point where the human player is at such a disadvantage they're no longer having any enjoyment playing the game. The instant unit movement the moment you switch, they're already on them. Crap, that's annoying. Yeah, right. Back in the older Total Wars, the computer would know when you clicked on their unit to attack them, so the computer would respond when you clicked on the unit. So a lot of the ways people would get around that is, instead of clicking on the unit, you'd get your unit really close, and then you'd click on the enemy. So the computer wouldn't run away because you weren't attacking it. You just get your guy, like, within kissing distance, and then you'd attack it, and then you'd lock it down in melee. I've noticed the AI instantly moving the moment I press the cast on the spell on the spot, even before they would see the telltale warning of the spell coming. And then I also seen the AI move large amounts of units right into the path of the spell without a care. Yeah, right. I like Medieval 2, but I don't think it's better than the newer ones. Probably not, ultimately. Let's do that with ranged units. Yeah. Oh yeah, long-range spells are sometimes questionable, but I can get the computer to walk into vortex spells and stay in vortex spells and stuff like that pretty regularly now. Fireball is good. Sometimes Fireball is good. Sometimes. Fireball is either really good or really freaking terrible. And you have no idea what you're getting when you cast it. At least it's cheap. Yeah, I feel the same way about it, Nimwin. Sometimes I'll cast it like, hell yeah, fireball, and other times I'll cast it just like immediately like runs into a hill or a tree, or just flies directly past the enemy I was shooting it at. Yeah, Burning Head and Piercing Bolts of Burning are both pretty darn strong. Wind Blast against Skaven. Yeah, can't argue with that one either. That's always pretty satisfying. Chain Lightning against Skaven can be really, really good too.
I speak for the Druki. What is it you desire?
Like watching a Chain Lightning spell like rack up 600 kills in the span of like 3 seconds. Now that shit feels good. Yeah, level 2 Skig Priest get 400 kills. I believe it. Stop running, cowards. Okay, he's going after this one. Good. So we'll just retreat.
Disengaging.
Disengaging. That puts us like right out of range, I think. Yeah, cool. Playing this Lizardman character, and all I could think is, man, I was just playing Throg instead. Ice Trolls are a hell of a drug. They're pretty good, yo. Pretty good. That was us. Lecture them on law. Punish everyone. Yeah, actually, let's call for a feast. Let's do that. Alright, cool. My gosh. My gosh. Alright, guys. I think this is probably going to be it for the night. It is getting bright outside, and I am starving. Oh, yeah, yeah. We got Cherry emote now, we got Ula emote. Now, obviously, my angry face. Okay. Oh. One less crises. Now we can go back to gaming. Like,
Dread Lord of the Druki.
Like we had hoped. I do enjoy how my ship is apparently a land ship.
Lord of the Black.
Let's get back out of the ocean, shall we?
Marburgat.
Alright, what else we got going on? Who else? Who else hasn't moved yet? Marathi did her thing. Beastfinder is just over there. Malekith hasn't moved, but he's basically just holding down this northern place until it sorts itself out. Stops being so angry. Put one of these up here, I guess. Oh yeah, and then over here.
Supreme sorceress of Grant.
Also doing the same thing as Malekith currently. Oh, my admirals. Oh yeah, I have this going on. And let's do it.
I admire your darkness.
Oh, you don't want to fight me now, do you?
Dread Lord of Nagaroth.
I see how it is.
Plotting a course.
You don't want to take on 3 black arcs?
Set the sails. Sail, damn you. Fear my man.
We'll just all sit in a clump. If he doesn't want to fight us now, he's probably not going to fight us in a minute either, so fuck. 3 Dreadfleets versus Ula, right? Only one of the Dreadfleets actually has any units, though. Yeah, we'll just hold. We'll just hang tough there. Bane hasn't done anything. Oh wait, I have ruins down here, don't I? Oh, God, what? What in the name of... if this doesn't illustrate how obsessed the computer is with taking ruins, nothing will. So this has been a ruins for a while. I didn't notice that's what he was doing up until I just saw that he had taken the Circle of Destruction. But the guy that took this is down here. Right here. Legitimately the other side of the world. Also, I think he might only have one settlement. Oh, he has 4. Okay, so he's got this stuff down here. But because I had a ruined settlement in Nagarund, someplace where there's absolutely where he would have absolutely no ability to even know there was a ruin, because there's no way he could have seen there. There's nobody that has gone up there other than beastmen, so unless he allied with the beastmen or something, which I highly doubt. He ran an army from here all the way around, jumped off here, ran up here, took this, and now he's sailing out north. What a memer. You mean the legendary AI? Because normally AI tends not to do that. Yeah, the way that the AI treats the campaign map is different on higher difficulty levels. But the legendary AI apparently is just, like, obsessed with this shit. Also, this is ice, which I believe is a red climate for TikTok. I'm pretty sure this is a red climate for these guys. So not only did they travel across the entire world into a place that they should have been able to see to secure my ruins, it's also someplace that they shouldn't want to take because it's cold. The legendary AI does not give a fuck. Electric Cow Yoshi still lives in my heart. Yeah, them taking the Imperial capital was pretty funny. Also, it's covered in corruption. This place is also, like, 75% corrupted. Anyway. Alright. Fair is fair, I guess.
Do you take me for a churl?
Desist at once.
Cease. I mean, on the upshot, because they took away the bonus that the computer gets for public order, probably what will happen is a rebellion will form here and destroy it, and I'll just be able to take it back, but still. That's crazy. That's just so insane that the computer will do that. Eh, sure, why not? We're doing a decent amount of fighting. Extremely dumb pioneers. We've got frickin' the Lizardman version of Christopher Columbus sailing around over here. Is that what's going on? No, not at all. Off he goes. It's both annoying and humorous at the same time. It's what it is. Again, I should be able to get it back because of the chaos corruption causing rebellions. I don't think his garrison will be able to hold off like a tier 3 chaos rebellion. Oh, yeah. Right. This. I also have to deal with these dwarves being assholes to me because, you know, the dwarves are also coming from halfway across the planet to dick with me. Because they're bored. I have, like, no AP outside of my dark shards. I mean, maybe I could kill some of these organ guns off, so I suppose I could fight it, just to try to kill some of those. Physical Kulabus. He was like, give me 3 of your best ulas, and I shall say I shall sail across the oceans, and I shall find not India. But he ran into not America instead. And start dicking with shit. Alright. 2 of them sunk along the way. Alright. Alright, so all 4 guns are over here, so let's take these witch elves and spread them out on the wall here to capture these towers and to get less shot up by the guns as we do it. Okay, yeah, we got that one, and that one. Good.
Dark Rider crossbows.
Does he even have any towers? I don't think he actually built any towers, did he? He just built the one battering ram.
Dark shots.
Some guys here and here, I suppose.
Dealers in death.
Some guys back here. Those guys back there as well.
Battle ready.
Put some duders up on these walls. Hopes of potentially fighting off some of these
elves.
dwarven bastards climbing up my shit.
Dark riders.
I mean, the outshot, he doesn't have any cav, so I literally could just ride my cav out there and screw with his guns. Because he won't be able to catch my Dark Riders because they're stupid fast. Buttery ram.
Dark shots.
What's that? It's a buttery ram.
Battle.
Alright.
Battle ready.
Let's see what we can do here.
Corsairs. Nagorothi. Corsairs.
There we go. Then he chose the place to do the biggest shithole in the whole continent and said, we shall settle here. No one will ever dare attack us because no one will want to live here. That's fair. It's fairly accurate.
Dark Riders.
This is, Warhammer History of the World.
Glorious carnage awaits. Eager for battle. Druki.
Edgar for battle.
To destruction. Murder awaits. Advancing.
Excuse me, pardon me.
Onward.
I know you're slayers and you want to kill me, but, I'm going this way.
Going. Moving out.
Going.
On to slaughter.
Never wish happened if Columbus landed in Detroit.
Forward. Carnage awaits. Advance, Druki.
Well, there's a hole in my wall already. Sweet.
Dark Riders. Onwards to murder.
I mean, I guess that could happen too. Is you just blast a hole in my wall in about 4 seconds. Potentially multiple holes in my wall. Ow.
Going.
Overshot shots are fucking my day up.
Dark Riders. Death by your command.
I do have explosives as well.
Witch elves.
Alright, witch elves, come down here.
Merciless warriors. Who says? Dark shots. Withdraw.
Ow.
Forward.
Without question.
Alright, we just about have these 2 guns routed, so that's good.
Cold-blooded killers.
Hey, gyrocopters, can I get off my shit?
Going.
Please?
Eurathan. Kill them. Corsairs.
Corsairs retreat.
Onward.
Good, good, good. Perfect.
Dealers in death.
I want to make sure I finish these guns off so they don't,
On to slaughter.
so they aren't allowed to continue murdering me.
Pen fatals.
Dark shots. The merciless host. Onwards to murder.
Ow.
We are ready. Onwards to murder. Death is coming.
You guys are out here. So even if they inevitably win this fight, like I don't foresee a universe where they the enemy actually loses this fight.
Understood.
But still. Ow, shit. Did he just oh yeah, he just opened up on me with the guns. Okay. Right.
Dark shards. Druki, forward. Corsairs.
Death hag!
You guys are out of the square.
Tasteless.
Dark shards. Dealers in
Why did
death.
we engage?
Moving out.
Okay.
Moving out.
All right.
To destruction.
Back it all up. Everything just back it up. Everything that's left, back it up. Because
Forward.
cheesy crazy.
Pull back.
That's fucking stupid.
We are ready.
Yeah, sure. That's what I want. When I told you guys to engage the gyro bombers in with range attacks, I wanted you to run up into melee with them and attempt to engage them that way. That's exactly what I was intending. Thank you. All right.
Dark shards.
I'm glad you were able to interpret my commands correctly.
Skilled murderesses. Outfry!
Dark shards.
Continue backing up.
Onward. Advance,
Continue backing up.
On to slaughter. Blood will flow.
You guys are just fucked because you also don't want to run away.
Turn into wind.
Ow. Control hammer torpedoes ripped me a new asshole.
Battle calls.
Let's head this way.
Advancing. Onwards to murder. Onward. On to slaughter.
Yep, those guys are just screwed. Let's do this.
Retreat!
There we go.
Dark shards. Cold-blooded
Oh,
killers.
jeez Louise, he's hit me from over there. Holy crap.
Cold-blooded killers.
These troll hammer torpedoes are actually ruining my day right now.
Die, weaklings! Eager for battle. Slaughter them!
Death hag!
Dark shards.
This is why I actually like troll hammer torpedoes, because look at the damage they're fucking dealing.
Battle ready.
They're actually
Moving
like,
forward.
basically like 203 launchers.
Kill. Going. Kill everything. Carnage awaits.
I think she was dead before I
Bloody murder.
think she was dead before I actually got the Confederation, so. Or she could just be sitting in my Lord pool. I guess I could check. Well, that was a fucking shit show. I was hoping to not have two of my crossbows completely locked down by freaking gyrocopters for several minutes of the fight, but you know, sometimes shit happens. Sometimes your units just decide, nope, we're going to do the thing that is the worst for us, and unless you come over here and micro us away from it. I mean, I wasn't going to win that battle anyways. It's just irritating. Ah, yes. The battle between the dwarves and the Skaven. That's what we just witnessed. At least I got two of their guns. Be less annoying later. I like how I kicked the shit out of Bretonia, and then all the dwarves were like, oh, well, Bretonia's dying, so I guess we'll just send every army. I really need, like, the Khemri or something to declare war on the dwarves. It would save me a lot of trouble. Oh, here he goes again. Assault the gate, round 750. I'm sure it'll work this time.